Welcome to the Roboticist Chronicles, an ARC Specialties podcast, where we get into the nuts and bolts of robots, automation, and the implications of an evolving machine workforce.
Hi, it's Dan. I'm back. We're in the Miller booth. We've been working with Miller Electric for a long time. I'm talking with Sam Noland about their new power supply. We were using the Miller RMD. We can set up a very viscous puddle and bridge a long gap.
Yes.
And so we've got the robot that'll measure the gap. If it's wide, it oscillates and goes slow, and if it's tight, it stringers and goes fast. And that's all thanks to your power supply.
Well, we've worked really hard on the RMD, and I've used it a lot in robotics for the same thing, that it's very adaptable, it's easy to set, easy to tune for people, so it's good for understanding what your art's going to actually do. You guys have done awesome on using it on pipe, which is really one of the most challenging things to automate, because there's so much to think of with the land, the gaps, the grooves, the bevels. All of that makes such a difference. So being able to have something that adapts easily, and we provide that information and feedback through the power supply for you to be able to take and be able to make adaptations on your own.
Yeah, we've got 3 guys on staff that were all 60R pipe welders, me and 2 others, and we taught it everything we know.
Oh yeah.
But the cool thing about your power supplies is for the hot fill and cap, we're running pulse spray.
Oh yes. The ability to be able to transfer on the fly, to transfer in the live arc, and to be able to transfer just quickly between passes makes it so that we can go from root to cap without any interference, without any changes. The operator just sets it and goes. And we know it's going to do it every time.
So I like the power supply the way it is. So why did you build a new one?
So what we found is that the Continuum is awesome. It's powerful. It's got a lot of waveforms. Most cobot people are just doing standard stuff. They don't need all that.
So this is focused on cobot?
This is focused on cobot and basic fixed automation. So steel, stainless, aluminum, pulse on, pulse off.
Well, our AI pipe welder is a cobot.
Yes.
So.
Y'all are advanced cobotics though.
Yeah. All right, so ultimately, it's designed for cobots. Anything else? What?
So it can do cobots. We can put it on gantry systems. Anything that uses Ethernet IP or Modbus.
Thank you very much for using a standard protocol, by the way.
I love Modbus. We're able to use that to open it up and be able to really get a lot of waveforms in. But then for anybody using Ethernet IP or standard, it's still there. We're not taking that away.
Yeah, I get tired of proprietary communication protocols.
Yes, I understand, and I'm tired of it too. The other side of that, we've also tried to make it more easy to just use. So things like communication lights on the front where I can see, yes, it's talking to the robot.
Is that?
Yes,
okay.
Yes, it's actually talking.
I see.
Same as my router at home. I know when I got a signal.
Okay.
We've moved all the connections to the front, so there's no digging around in the back to try to hook up your Ethernet cable anymore. All of that's up here where you can get to it quick and easy, but you'll notice it's headless because we're really giving you guys the power. Everything is accessible to you in here, and you can put as much or as little as you want onto your system to be able to use.
That's what we want. We want a big amplifier that turns small waveforms into big waveforms.
That's what we want to do, and we want to do it without showing up in anybody's thing. We want it to be like the water hose. You turn it on, you get an arc, and that's what we want at the end of the day.
Well, we're running Miller on TIG units. We're running Miller on these. I've even run some Miller sub-arc, so I appreciate all the cooperation. You need to come to Houston and see our lab.
I'm coming down there in October, so we'll have to meet up.
Thank you for your time.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thanks for being on today, too.
Oh, yeah, not a worry.